Preston and Andrew from Heart of Jordan. You're watching the South of Straight Show on YouTube. Oh yeah, brother.
Already prepping a latte time.
Wait. So this is a bidet, and this is ass cleaning. Ass cleaning.
Excuse me. Oh my. Welcome in, everybody. Sideshow Nate, Dan Straight. Another episode of the South of the Straight Show. Boom, boom, boom. That's something that we've been working on behind the scenes, actually, is a new thing that we're going to say. The South of the Straight Show. Boom, boom, boom.
What up, y'all, man?
You gotta go
for tuning in tonight.
Yes. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Sideshow.
Shit show.
Yeah, I said that. The shit show. Welcome to it. Here we are. Tonight on the show, everybody. No, it's not a shit show, dude. We got Biomassive that's going to be in tonight.
Ooh, Biomassive.
Dan, you were trying to say you were like.
I said biomass. What's a
Like
can you hear me?
a turd? Oh yeah, we can hear you. Dude.
Okay, I can't hear myself. That's probably why.
Yeah.
I don't know. My headphones are turned down. What's going on?
I don't know what's going on with the headphones. We've been having some issues there, but
anyway, I thought what biomass like. It isn't technically like okay. Hold on, bio as in biological. Mass, like technically that could be like a pile of shit.
Well, we'll find out. I mean, I don't think that it is because the music's fucking badass.
I'm just saying biomass.
They've been kicking ass around northern
technically
Michigan for
a
many
biomass.
years here, dude, and
no, the band is.
Oh, the band's awesome. The music's amazing, dude, and you're gonna love it. They got a brand new album that's coming out. They're getting ready to go on a tour and all this stuff. I mean, they're hitting the road, man. They are ready to do it.
They're hitting it hard, bro.
They're hitting the road. Biomassive hitting the road. So yeah, they're gonna be coming in here, hanging out with us and chatting. Also, there's another band, actually, that we're going to watch a music video of that we will be chatting with in the coming weeks ahead. Trifocal coming out of the Kalamazoo area. So will be,
nice.
I'll show you some of their music and who knows what else? I'll give you a quick review of what I've been doing lately, Dan. I mean, I've been doing the... hi Jesse, hey babe, that's my lady. Lately, I've been doing these the live streams, and for the past 4 days, my life has been nothing but live streams.
I see.
I've been working with emusic.com, and eMusic is like this service, like where musicians can go and they can perform, they can put on their own concerts, but we're talking like big concerts. Like the other day, I was doing one in
for sure. I was watching what you were doing. I
was in Vancouver. I was in Vancouver yesterday, as well as Israel and Vancouver. It's been hellacious flights, man. It's been
dude.
I
mean, but what you were doing was like totally legit. Like I was listening to the music, I was like, damn, that's a really nice freaking venue that they got. We need to get a venue like that.
And the audio was just top notch too, dude.
The sound was good.
Yeah.
I mean, I wonder if they had any technical difficulties.
Technical difficult? No, they didn't. Not a single one. I mean, that's what made it actually really easy for us. I mean, me and the other guys that were working on it. Felt good TV tuning in tonight, man.
Oh yeah, what up, guys?
Yeah, what's happening, guys? We just had them on last week. I love those guys. The puppets. We had the puppets.
There's more coming from these guys.
The felt people, right? Isn't that the term?
FPs.
The FPs. That's what it was.
FPs, dude.
What were we talking about?
We were talking about
the live stream concerts with eMusic.
Why is my green screen so fucking shitty?
It's annoying, man. It's
live screen concerts
bugging the crap
live
out of
stream
me. I know that.
Concerts. Look at this is what I do, guys. Oh, look at this. Look at you guys got one of these?
Here, go back to your screen. Go back to your screen real quick. Let me fix that.
My green screen?
Yeah. Let me fix that green screen there.
I'll show you what I do here at my desk when Nate fix that.
Yeah.
When Nate fix that.
When I fix that.
When Nate fix that, I show y'all. I'll show y'all what I do here. See? Look at that. I got me a desk right here. I got
You got a desk.
I got my laptop playing. I got.
Yeah. Let's see what Dan is actually doing over here. Well, really quickly, here's what Dan is working on. Dan's watching the show.
I'm watching the show in separate different areas.
From separate different,
and there's
different
Nate.
ways.
Like he's just.
I'm just over here doing this thing. I'm working the entire time behind the scenes.
I've got
all the technical stuff to work on here.
Yeah, he's got that screen, which I also have that, and I have a computer and a mouse that also runs that screen. So I like to fuck up Nate's, mouse.
World.
I grab the mouse on my own. But yeah.
But no, the programs over. Now, see, you screwed up all the gosh. Yeah, that was the whole point of you. It was on your screen so that we could get the frickin' green screen working.
Here, I'm sorry.
Don't stop moving it, damn it. Jesus. Okay. Oh, man. It's like
I don't know how green screen works, Nate.
It's like I'm working with a 2-year-old here.
I just wanted to show the people what they're like. I was trying to show them this.
Trying to show them this.
I got a media
That's where
pass.
it started, yeah. All right, so,
I got a media pass.
emusic.com,
right there,
eMusic.
guys?
The eMusic Live, you've got to check
Music
out
journalist.
the events that we've been doing. We had Prism on, we had Royal Oak, as well as Said the Whale. Said the Whale was another one. Avery out of the Israel area, and then we also had Jabo today. And I am whooped, dude. Like, I am tired, like, after the past few days of doing this. Like, it was just nonstop. Like, I get out of work, and I'm back over here at the Stooge getting ready to do the
show?
Help them with setting up all the live streams.
Dude, I'm really excited for this summer. So many bands that are like coming out of the woodwork right now. So many people wanting to get down. So many people wanting to come check out what we got going on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
dude. Like this summer's gonna be.
It's gonna be blown up, man. And the Oscoda Rock Fest is back. There's we got more bands that are gonna be. We got Damn by Dawn that's out there. We got the some new ones too that are gonna be showing up there. Black Note Graffiti, BNG. Black Note Graffiti is gonna be there. Also, We the Infamous will be back there again. Here After 6.
Dude,
some really good bands, man. Loud Thoughts. That's another one. One of the new ones. Cougaron out of the Detroit area. They're going to be on too. They're going to be at the Oscoda Rock Fest.
Cougaron, my jock.
Cougaron, my jock. No, that's not the way. That's not what they're talking about.
Well, Cougaron what?
No, Cougaron. That's the name of the band. Cougaron. Cougaron is the name of the band. That's what I'm saying.
Did you meet Palladium today, dude?
Palladium. Oh my God, this guy, this Palladium guy. I wonder if we can get a picture of Palladium really quickly.
A picture.
Yeah,
Don't do
Dan,
that.
Yeah, why don't you tell us about Palladium? Because
I don't know anything about. I wasn't here, dude.
No.
No.
Are you sure about that?
I'm positive, dude. That has nothing to do with me, bro. That has nothing to do with me, dude.
Palladium.
No, don't.
Is that how you spell palladium right there?
Dude, you know palladium's metal, right?
Palladium is?
It's a very sought after
I wasn't aware of that. Nope.
metallic
Let's get palladium up here.
material.
Everybody can see what palladium is.
Did you download that picture? Oh my God, this is not going to go good. Palladium showed up here. He wanted to do some recording with his band. If you guys don't know where we're at, you know that train caboose in the background.
There's
Look at this
Palladium.
guy.
He showed up here today.
Totally rocked
Palladium
out.
is this rocker that just came showing
Total
up
rocker,
on a chopper. It was hilarious. But let me see if I can actually get the video too, because I took video of meeting this guy.
Thanks for tuning in, Brad Griffin.
Brad Griffin.
Yeah.
Brad.
He said favorite show on YouTube, dude.
Oh, nice, sweet. I like that, man.
Dude, I'm so happy. Brad, come to the studio.
Come to the studio. Dan,
Hang out with us. If you
Dan
like our
always
show that
wants to
much,
bring
you're
in new
coming
ones.
here.
No, we're not bringing in somebody else.
We're doing anybody that wants to come can holler at me. Don't talk to Nate. Talk to me because I'll let you in the door. You know what I'm saying?
Dan will let you in the door. Yeah.
And Palladium will be here. He'll be rocking out. He's got a chopper. Did you find the video?
Yeah, I'm getting it.
Oh my goodness. You're going to play that? Dude, this guy's off the wall, man. Off the wall.
Hold on, I'm getting
I'm just excited, man. I don't know, man. I'm just like stoked about everything that's coming down the pipeline. I'm stoked about the new studio, the location, how close we are to downtown.
Yeah,
I'm not
for sure.
excited about the lighting we have in this place right now. It's just like too much lighting, if you ask
Such a
me.
whine-ass
We're going to work
motherfucker.
that out. Anything about the show that we should change, guys? Like anything that we need to work on here? Is there anything that like we're lacking in? Just tell us. We might change it.
Tell us.
Brad, what do you think that we should do? I mean,
Here's what-
you think this is the best show on YouTube?
Here's what was
It's your
happening
favorite show
earlier
on
today.
YouTube.
Let me
my
fast
gosh.
forward this
Oh
to
my
where.
gosh.
Look at this guy. Here he
I'm getting
is.
a phone call. Hold on, I'm live on the air. I'm getting a phone call. Yo, what up? Live on the air, Dan. What's cracking, bro?
The fuck?
Is that playing?
Yeah, this is playing right
Play
now.
that instead. Come on in. Come in, dude. What are you doing?
Hey, dude.
Park next to my. Yo, dude.
What's happening?
Put my chopper down. This is a recording studio, bro.
Yeah, this is the Stooge.
Yeah, well, get ready for the best band in the whole world, bro.
Yeah.
We're coming to record tonight, dude.
All right.
You ready to take
What's
us?
your guys' name?
The Rock Stuviuses.
The what?
You cannot top the bloody rock.
All right.
So,
You got a bulge.
what are you looking at, dude?
Well, I see a. You got to.
Yeah. Don't look at me. I want to come in here and do some recording, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm ready to rock and tear it up, you know what I mean?
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Come over here. Step into the light. I can't really see right there.
Listen, dude, you're kind of ticking me off, bro. I just want to come in here. I just want to record some jams, some licks with my bros. All right? And you're kind of standing in my way. So either you're going to record us, dude, and get this done.
Okay.
Dude, get that camera out of my face. What's wrong with you,
All right,
man? Why
look.
are you trying to record me, bro?
Yeah.
Trying to jack my style, dude?
Oh, let's go right up. Side to side.
Hold on. Dude, I don't know if I like you behind me. Why don't you show me the way, dude?
All right.
Please.
Yeah, this is Stooge. Hold on. I got a special code. Don't watch.
Wow, man. Wow.
Yeah, sorry. What's up, man?
What's going on, man? Who's this guy?
This guy wants to play.
Recording done, me and my Rock Blood Savage group. We're the best rockers ever. We're like totally good, dude. Like death, you know, death metal. We drink blood on stage. It's kind of the thing we do. So we're just kind of hoping we can get in here and do a like little blood ritual over the equipment, dude. And you know, really rock something out. What do you say, dude?
Cool, man.
I'm gonna record, bro. How much you
Yeah.
guys charge, man?
It's a lot, but
Yeah, that's exactly what I was hoping to hear, man, because I don't want some cheap crap, you know. I want the real thing, dude. So, we can work this out. Whoa. I like the dark, dude. What are you doing? Fine. Yeah, man. I think you got a pretty nice little setup out here. I heard what you guys are doing, so I figured, you know, I'd come down here, see if I can get my band in here, you know.
Yeah.
You do some rocking out, bro. Do
pretty
some
cool.
recording, man.
Yeah.
It's all about the rock life, dude. Get that thing out of my face before I break its neck, dude. Sorry, bro. But seriously, I don't care about this guy right here. I care to talk to you because you're.
I'm just filming you, man. I'm just documenting everything. That's all.
Dude, when you hear the rock that comes out of us, bro, you're gonna be like, "This is the best thing I ever heard."
I know. I
Yeah.
know. I hear that all the time, man. I hear
Be
that
ready,
stuff
dude.
all the time.
Blood Savage is the name. I didn't want to tell him that because I just thought he looked stupid.
Blood Savage. Cool,
I don't think
man.
you even like rock, dude.
Are you talking to me?
Yeah.
I'm just filming it, dude.
Yeah, that's all you do, huh?
You got a
Yeah.
film crew with you,
Yeah,
too.
I'm
That's
just
pretty
filming
cool.
it.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's my new film crew, apparently. I just came riding up, dude. I want to check it out. I brought my chopper, you know what I mean? So,
Get a
Cool.
boner.
anyway. All right, man.
All right, man. That's cool. Good.
Hit it with the
Rocking,
horns, dude.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Cool,
Yeah.
man.
Interlock with me. Like,
Yeah.
Like down with the interlock.
Yeah. The interlock.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Talk to you soon. We'll be down later.
That was good, man.
Okay.
right, dude. Catch you later, bro.
All right. It's nice to meet you, sir.
Name's Palladium.
Palladium?
Yeah.
I just do the bumps. Yeah.
Go see.
Yeah. It's coronavirus.
Later.
There's nothing back there.
That's
That's where the
Where is he?
boat
Where'd he
is.
go?
Oh, there he is. Here he comes. So that guy,
that guy's
that
a
happened
rocker,
today
bro.
before everything. That guy showed up.
Yeah,
But
man.
that's Palladium, I guess. He's a new
He's
rocker.
He's
gonna be
serious
coming
about doing
around
some
here.
recording, bro.
Yep, he's gonna be coming around here and hanging out with us, I guess. Because Dan decided to fucking tell him that he's best friends with him, and he's like, "Yeah, you can come down."
Oh,
So that's
my
what that
God.
that's what I'm saying. Now, when I'm saying like be careful of people that you're inviting down. I don't mean to like mock. Mock's okay. Mock's cool.
good.
Mock's a good guy. I mean, this is mock everybody.
Everybody, I don't know if you guys remember, we've had Mark on the show
yeah.
before. He makes like cool wood creations. He makes them for veterans and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Actually, you were on 9 and 10 News here recently.
Yeah, you were just on the news. Oh, you know what?
We don't even have a mic plugged
You
in.
don't even got a
for
mic
this, dude.
plugged in, dude. Jesus, we're just holding.
You know sign language?
Yeah. Here we go. We'll get you all hooked up there, Mark. Yeah. There's let's see, which pod are you? Pod 4, I think.
We'll get you hooked up,
Three,
dude.
Pod 3, right? Yeah, pod 3. Give me a test there, Mark.
Hey, how you doing?
Okay, we got you.
How
Yeah.
you doing?
Hey, so Mark, yeah, you were on. You were just featured on 9 and 10 and all that stuff. What was it that happened there with that?
9 and 10 News interviewed me, and
Talk right in the mic.
it was a great, it's very hard to say anything.
Did they approach you? Like, what happened with
well,
that?
what it was is I was on Facebook, and there's a group in Traverse City that I got in on, and I don't even get into groups and nothing like that.
Right,
I just,
right.
you
Yeah.
know, it's Traverse City, so I wanted to let everybody know in Traverse City what I've been doing this past year, and what I've been doing as far as how I've been blessing the community, and how I've been blessing the fire department, the police, the hospitals, whoever, that I just needs a smile. And the only thing 9 and 10 News did is they blew me up, and I'm very grateful. But they made it out like I was like the veteran fairy, I was like, everything's free. Everything, I make is for free. And it is if I give it to the guy personally.
Right. If you feel it in your heart to give somebody something.
If I see a guy that's a veteran and I ask him, I say, hey, are you a veteran? He says, yeah. I say, cool, I got something for you. So I'll go run to the car and I'll grab it and give it to him.
Right.
But I had people from Detroit. I had people from upstate Michigan hitting me up for free stuff.
Right, after 9 and 10 News are like, my brother and my uncle both want something. You're like, yeah,
can't do
that'll
that.
be $120, or
Well, everything was free, they said.
I don't think they got the gist of what you were really doing. I think that they realized that you were giving stuff to some veterans, that when you found one, you found it in your heart to just like, I want to make something for this guy. But I make these things for sale for people as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's really the main thing is they didn't get across. And so like Mark's had people hitting him up now. Right there in your next to you, Mark.
give me stuff.
That's a creation that you made for us when you were in last.
That thing's awesome.
Love in
I love
America,
that.
America
Yep.
Hearts.
We present that right up there on the wall of the wall.
That goes on our wall, man.
Our wall of many different. I don't know. It's like Coke Hogan's fucking shrine or something. It's fucking weird.
You guys want to see it?
Yeah. Dan, you want to show him Coke Hogan's shrine over there? There it is.
It's not a shrine.
Dude, the whole corner is like this weird Coke Hogan thing going on.
He's a mascot for our company,
company?
for our show.
Yeah.
He's a
So
mascot.
So the
no, man, yeah.
the 9 and 10 they kind of misconstrued it then a little bit that you were
they do their best part when they edit stuff,
right
And if they can edit me, can you imagine how much more they've edited it out there?
I'm very grateful that they got to.
I'm glad
get a
that
chance.
I'm glad they got you
Yeah,
out
man.
there and I mean
They got to get you out there. Maybe the message wasn't exactly what you were hoping for, but
I got the
it
message.
did put you
Got
out
a
there, man.
message
You
out.
really
Absolutely.
were like through the roof there for like dude, that was amazing. I saw so many comments on your face. I think more comments on your Facebook than I had ever seen on anything. On
I was
your
in
Facebook.
jail too. I couldn't even answer anybody's questions.
Yeah,
That was so
dude, this
stupid.
guy is in jail on Facebook every other week.
All I was
bro.
doing was picking on sensitive white people.
Yes.
Damn it, man! The fucking sensitive crybaby. It's all the Karens. You get the Karens out there that just
And
like
the Berts.
I can't believe you said that. I've thought about that. What do you think it is? Is it what's the male version of it? I always thought like a Brad or something.
Bradley
like
or
that.
Bert.
Yeah, Brad or a Bert. Yeah,
Dude, Bert, that's
Just
the
or
one.
Daniel.
Yeah.
You know,
That is the
Daniel.
one.
Smitty.
But
Daniel,
yeah, it's so
Daniel.
yeah, a Daniel. It's so easy to get thrown into Facebook jail now for any little thing. I mean, any little comment. You don't know if people like you could if you're just being sarcastic. Next thing you know, you're locked up, man. Doing time.
and sarcasm is in my blood, dude.
And it sucks because you know what? You brought something to my attention. We were talking the other day, last night actually, and you brought something to my attention, and you were just like, man, it sucks being in Facebook jail because like
Right.
I had something come up and I need to talk to people. Like, let's say somebody passed away or something like that. A good friend of yours. I didn't even really want to bring that up, but it brings up a good point. I'm in Facebook jail on both of my Facebook ads. Somebody passed away. And accounts. Somebody passed away, and now I can't get a hold. Like I need to talk to my friends, my family, talk to everybody. And I'm in Facebook jail. There's got to be some other way that you can get at people, man.
You
There
just
is.
start
You
another account.
dingbat. What do you
Start
mean?
another account.
Yeah, no. Wait a minute.
Besides on the phone, because hey,
no,
look,
you've got a text message. You can
Yeah.
text
because
message
you've got
people.
everybody's
You've got-
number.
There's
Nate,
so many
you've got
different
every
ways.
number for every friend
No,
you've ever
no,
had.
but who are you? Wait a minute. Now you're talking about you got a family member that's dead, but
No, not a family member, a good friend. A
good friend or
Maybe you got a
something.
bunch of friends from high school you're friends with on Facebook that
Okay,
you talk to
that's a little
regularly,
different.
but you don't have their number. Like you talk to them on Messenger or you comment on their
Okay,
shit.
yeah. Or
and
you-
now all of a sudden you can't talk to anybody. Everybody's like losing their fucking mind. Where's Mark? Where's Mark? And you're locked in fucking jail.
But you're not dead.
No, he's not.
Okay, well that's good.
No, he's
He's
not,
right
but-
here. This is.
I didn't want to bring up your friend. We don't have to talk about that. I know that's a personal
Nah,
thing.
Yeah,
it's just weird that we were talking about it. About you lost your friend.
Yeah,
And
man.
my buddy, he was a rock star, man. He was out there in San Diego on top of the world, dude.
Yeah.
You were just talking to him during the
And I was
the night.
just talking to him the night before. He was taking pictures with him and all his band. He just came back from doing a tour in New Hampshire, and they found him in the back of his house, face down.
What was the name of his? Do you remember the name of his band? Off the top of your head?
Black Hesher. They were cult music. Is what they called it out there.
Well, let's get a hold of them and see if we can, as a shout out to your boy, dude. Let's feature one of their songs or
Yeah.
something.
What's the name of the band?
Black Hesher.
Black Hesher.
We're gonna get a hold of them.
Here, write that down. I don't know how to.
We're gonna get a hold of them,
Yeah,
and
we'll
we're
see
going
if we
to.
can get that. I
see
mean, I
if we
think
can
that would
get
be kind of cool, man. I mean, see if Dan, you can contact him during the show. All that, everything,
I'll hit him
all
up.
that shit that you're doing over there, dude. I mean,
Dude, I've got a million things going on over here, bro. I'm trying to focus on the show,
He's
Nate.
doing all of his work over there, guys. Remember, he was showing you. He was showing you everything that he's
Here you go,
doing.
Nate. Right behind you, right there.
Thank you.
Yeah, I was showing you guys what I
Black
do over
Hesher,
here. on my
okay.
show. I wonder if I could get behind the scenes at Black Hesher with this media pass that I got. I think this is like I can get in any concert with that. Just be like music journalist. I'm
Music
here to
journalist.
talk to the band. You know what I'm saying?
Well, coming in soon here, we're going to be chatting with our first in-studio guest with the for music tonight, Dan. We got Biomassive that's coming in.
Yeah.
I can't remember which member of the band. We'll find out when he gets here. But they're going to be coming. He's coming in. They're getting ready to go on tour and new album release and all this stuff, man.
Dude.
It's gonna be really cool, man. We got some of the music that we're gonna play tonight. It'll give you guys a little preview, a little taste of what is to come
Yeah, man.
of the new Biomassive But first, I'm going to play you a music video that is out there right now that you guys can check out on their YouTube channel. You can watch it at any time, but you can watch it right now too if you want to stay in.
Get it loaded up, man. They're here anyway.
Yeah, we're gonna be chatting with them in just. Oh, are they? They are here. Yeah. Hold on. We're gonna actually bring them in here in just a second. But first, right now, here is the music video for.
And
New
Mark,
Organic.
thank you for stopping in, Mark.
Yeah.
Before we get
Mark.
to that, why is Mark here? He's my buddy. I'm like, come hang out at the studio tonight. And he showed up, and I'm like, sit down. And that's how we do, man. Show up, sit down, hang out with us, dude. That's how it works. Are you playing that again? Are you playing that again?
Okay, here you go. Here's Biomassive's New Organic, and then we're going to be chatting with them right now in just a second.
Just a minute.
We can do a video on my pimple on the back of my neck.
We can pop that live on air. Can I pop that for you live on air?
Nah, I already got that best part.
Randall. Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
You guys ever need to love songs, you know?
Awesome, dude. It's good to meet you, man. We're gonna go smoke a cigarette real quick while we have a chance between sets.
Get a blunt.
started playing
Oh.
bass, which was interesting.
I just realized the mic was off. Welcome back, everybody.
I heard it
so
come out.
go ahead, Randall. Randall, this is Randall, everybody.
He plays bass.
He
He's
plays
a
bass.
manager.
Plays bass manager. Yep.
Yep. Yeah. So interestingly, I managed the band before I started playing bass in the band. I was like taking a break. I'd been on the road for like 15 years and had my beautiful baby boy Leland, and so I took a couple years off and kind of managed the band in between. And as my son got older and back in school, I was like, I want to come back. I want to do that again.
Yeah. No, I
Wouldn't, man,
feel you
yeah.
on that, dude. I got 4 kids myself, 4 daughters. And
I know, dude.
but I tried to live the rock star life the entire time. I mean, that might be why I got divorced, but
No, that wasn't the reason.
But no, but the band now, the band Biomassive, you guys are not like a regular 4-piece, bass guitar, guitar, singer, drum band. You guys are like
Right.
you're biologically massive band. Like
No, I want to get right back to that, but I want to get to the name too, because I was saying earlier, like a biomass
right.
is like a biological material, so it could be like a pile of crap, really. Like, this is a biomass. I'm not saying that you're a pile
Yeah,
of
he was
crap.
talking shit.
I was talking shit, man. I was
man.
like, maybe it's a pile. Maybe it's really a pile of shit, but you guys sound amazing. You're not a pile of shit, but maybe it's just funny like that because you're funny like us.
Yeah, man. I have a lot of mass, so I feel that.
Okay, that's what,
I apologize for
but
him.
you guys are a huge.
He's
guys are
like
a
a
huge
child,
production.
I gotta watch him. Sometimes.
Oh, dude! Whoa, Nate, right there.
Yeah, look at that.
But no, you're a huge production. There's a lot of equipment involved. There's
Yeah.
Yes.
Can you get into that a little bit? Tell us about it.
Yeah, so we're actually a 7-piece band. So we, it's 2 guitars, 2 keyboards, guitar or bass, drums, percussion, and we all sing. And then like I play synth and bass. So and we tour with a guy that does front of house and lights and runs our in-ear monitors. And then recently we started touring with our boy Cookie, who does like visuals, and it's really cool. He does like live analog circuit bending. So we bring like VCRs and like
What?
crazy like old school technology.
Analog shit.
And he like distorts it and then we project it. So
That's ridiculous.
yeah,
That is awesome.
we're
I love
literally
it.
at a point where we like snapped the axle on our trailer last tour from weight inside of it, and we're having to like calculate every pound, like weighing our clothes and
Yeah.
everything. Like it's
Yeah, because when
crazy.
you got a setup like that, I mean, you guys almost need like a freaking a semi truck pulling behind you. You guys thought about maybe getting that like a gig box truck.
Yeah.
Like something where you
like
guys
an old
just-
UPS
Yeah,
truck
the
or
old
something.
rider truck or some
Something.
shit.
Yeah,
I
pretty
mean,
much. I actually have a box truck that we sometimes use when it's practical, and it's kind of getting to that point. But it's funny because it's almost like the KISS mentality, where like we're playing small clubs, but we're acting like we're an arena band, and it's a daily task for sure.
Well,
Dude,
you
that's
guys
what you
put
do.
on some great events too. I mean, you guys are. I know that. I think that the first time that I saw you, maybe up in Petoskey, there was a Petoskey festival that was happening up there. I think it was. I remember it was just like a raining downpour. I remember. I think it was you guys were there. And Olivia Manville and the floating trumpets or something like that. I forget the last. She had like this big name with her band. I remember Olivia Manville. She did, but I don't know. I remember watching you guys playing though, and it was just like wow. It's the buildup of the music, like you don't need lyrics in your music because it's like the music is constantly changing and it's a nonstop buildup, and like it's like watching an orchestra, watching like an
how would
orchestra
you
of
say-
musicians.
How long is the longest song that you guys have?
I mean, last night we played a 4-song 70-minute set. That was like
Wow.
yeah, and it was
It never
like
stopped, no break.
yeah, like half of it was improvised. We've gone back to like jamming more kind of recently. And it's funny you say orchestra because recently I've been like cold emailing venues and just calling us a Jamtronic orchestra because it's kind of befitting. For
Jamtronic.
That's totally what
really
it is,
cool,
though,
man.
dude. I mean, that's what I would have to say. You know, like especially when you watch it, like when you see it all happening in front of you. It's I don't know. It's really cool to me. Another thing too, I have to say is like the what was it that kind of inspired you to go out on this limb? I would have to say of being a band that doesn't have. You know, you don't have. Do you have lyrics in some of your songs, or is it mostly just all instrumental for the most part?
So it's iconically been instrumental so far, but we just started, and it was weird because we would play like bar sets where we'd play instrumental originals and then we'd sing on covers, and we like have like vocalists with capabilities in the band. So we recently started doing some songs with vocals, and there'll probably be something on the next record. But yeah, it's kind of like you said, like a vibe thing. Like it's almost like our lights are our vocals sometimes, and like that's kind of how we augment the atmosphere. Like our keyboard player Connor has a really cool philosophy for it, and like, you know, if it's instrumental, it like forces your mind to a different place where like if you have vocals, it's like, okay, this is clearly what the song's about.
Right. Totally. No, you're absolutely right. I mean, that's Dan. Remember the band, the other band that we've had on this instrumental band only, Oro.
Oro is amazing.
You know of Oro.
Yeah.
I mean, and that the whole idea with Oro, like there's a song, there's like a comic book character that they've created that like the music fits to with the story. Have you heard about that, Randy?
Yeah. They're super cool. They hang out at Studio Anatomy a lot and do some stuff there. I've worked with Shane a decent amount, and I respect what they do a lot. And
for sure, dude. They're amazing. You know, I think one of my favorite songs is Echoes off the Pink Floyd Metal album.
Yeah.
And there's like barely any lyrics in it, you know. But it's like a half-hour long song. And it's just going through all these different sounds. They have like, but back then, that was probably early 80s when they came out with that. Maybe late 70s, I don't even know. But they were like just trying to tweak their equipment that they had at that time to make all these weird sounds and shit. And it really sounded cool, man. They were like, they were really pushing it, man, back then.
Dude, one of our guys was telling me about like the origin of like some of the Dark Side of the Moon stuff, how like they were working on an album with household stuff for like 3 years and just blowing through like tape and like label money and
just
like,
what can make a noise, right?
And then they didn't release it, but they used a lot of the samples on Dark Side of the Moon.
Dude, I was just talking, was that us? Was that
What's
us
that?
talking the other night about how we should get into like some theater of the mind, like sound making?
Oh, we
stuff.
should go back to doing that again because we used to do that all the fucking time, dude.
We could like making different sounds, like
You
know, get a saw and like a whoa.
Yeah. We were just talking about that the other night. Yep.
You know, dude. There's so many cool sounds you can come up with.
Like know, Dan was saying Pink Floyd right there, but you know, like would that be like one of your main influences, or like who was it that influenced you? Like I want to know, like who was it that really like a band out there that you were just like I want to go and start doing my own shit just like this, you know, like the way that I do it.
Yeah, Floyd definitely would be an influence. We play Time into Breathe. Actually, we started doing Time, Breathe into Darude, Sandstorm into Jessica by the Allman Brothers recently.
Really?
It's like a mashup that's been really fun.
And with your style. Like,
we make it like kind of techno. And but yeah, as far as like bands of our influence, like we've been like playing a lot with like Disco, Chichuba. We love Lotus. We've all been pretty obsessed with the Disco Biscuits lately. There's these like crazy like long form YouTubers that like show you like a circle of fifths of music theory and like has their head on like bobbles and shows you like where they're flirting between music modes and stuff like
That's
that.
Cool, man.
Yeah.
That's
That is really
deep.
cool.
I mean, you want to talk about fucking finding the niche in YouTube. There's
Like,
people
what
out there
genre
that can't.
are
Yeah,
you?
you
You're
can't
several.
find a
Actually,
fucking
you're
niche.
several in this
Jeez,
one song.
here it is.
You went from this genre, and then you went down to this one, and you were kind of in between here. And
Yeah,
like,
man.
what?
Yeah,
That's
totally.
ridiculous, dude. That's freaking awesome,
I
bro.
love it though. I think it's brilliant. I mean, not only that, because music is so boring nowadays. You know what else do you do? They're like you. I mean, I think it's. Who the hell is that? You got some. Is this somebody else that you fucking called here now, dude? Jeez, my God,
No,
Dan's
just let
always
it go.
bringing.
Keep going with
he's
what you're
bringing in
going with.
three-legged dogs left and right off the fucking street.
He's not getting on here.
Nah.
He's just sitting here.
Anyways.
Shut up.
Now, yeah, and then the tour you guys are getting ready to go do. You guys have got an entire tour, and now I wanted to know like the planning for this, because maybe this could be helpful for other bands that are thinking about doing a tour in a tough time with COVID and all that stuff
Right.
so prevalent.
Yeah.
How did you guys go about planning a tour like this?
Yeah, so I put it together, and we recently got a new agent. So like my whole life, I've been doing everything for every band I've been in, basically, in terms of like administrative. We had an agent before; it didn't really work out, and then actually it was random. Like on Facebook, I was on this music panel with this guy Kevin Lamb, and I saw him post. He's like, "I'm going to Petoskey. I'm looking for a spot to camp," and I just like modified this school bus into like an RV, and I was like, I'm going to camp, you want to come with me? And he was like, yeah. So we just like vibed out for like 3 days, and he's been like the best agent I've ever worked with, like just like like spiritually, professionally. Like I just love talking to him. So he represents this dude Dixon's Violin, who I originally saw at Bliss Fest. He's like a solo violin player that gets super trippy, like loopy, ambient stuff. They went down to Florida and they did like 64 shows in like 3 or 4 months, something like that.
Jesus.
And so I was consulting with him, and he's just like, you just got to look at the parts of the country that are open right now. Like for better or worse, like obviously Florida was just getting slayed in the news for like, we don't care. We're going to the beach,
We're open.
We're open. Come see us. So like what I found, and like there's a lot of political theories, and I feel like I crisscross on COVID myself, like personally.
I think everyone does a little bit, man.
Yeah, and so like what basically we were like, we're gonna go where it's open. And what I found is like when I was a kid booking tours, it was like you needed to be 4 months in advance. You had to be creative on like how you talk to promoters, like show trading, this and that. We put together the tour in like the course of a month, and I'm finding that we have like a market advantage right now because like local bands didn't practice during COVID. Like it was just like they couldn't prioritize it even more. Like the value exchange wasn't there, because it's like, yeah, we'll have band practice once a week because then we can look cool like once a month when we play our local bar. But without that incentive, the locals got squashed. And I feel like the nationals are all pushing for like, when this is over, we're coming back, or they're doing these like large scale drive-in shows and stuff like that. So there's venues out there that didn't get the Shuttered grant loan, that can't get PPPs, that are like, we need to have a show or this club is not going to exist anymore.
Right.
So like we're the band that's like, we're going to do it. Like
That's
we're
awesome.
going to try. And like, so it came together really smooth in terms of planning.
Yeah.
Talk to me in 2 weeks. We'll see how it actually worked out.
Looks good on paper, I tell you what, man.
But no, that's awesome the way that you hooked up with your dude there, man. Like I want to go camping. Then you guys went and like hooked up and bonded and like created a personal thing with him. You know what I mean?
It was cool.
Like I think that business should be done that way. I know that business isn't supposed to get too personal, but doesn't it just work so much better when the dude that's doing shit with you is like, you're bro, dude?
Yeah,
you know?
It really, like
that connection, dude.
Our old agent was just like, I felt like we would talk on the phone and it was like over, like it was just shop. And me and this dude were like on kayaks, and and Boyne
He's
City
like, dude,
rolling
this is
around.
what we got to do.
Yeah.
You know, it feels like he's more invested into you personally than just your business. You're just a business. You're just a way to make money. You know, I'm your agent. Yeah, you know, it's all about the business. I think that it's got to go deeper than that, especially when it comes to music, man, because music is such a personal thing to people, bro. And to have that personal connection with the people that you do business with in this business, it's a must, because that's what really bonds people together, and it allows them to say, dude, your agent knows your vision inside and out. He loves your band.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That is important
Right.
for him to fucking
It
know.
pushes you. You know, I mean, not only that, they gotta set up like
Make it
you
personal,
know,
man.
Yeah, exactly. Make it personal and push you and fucking it's
Right.
I feel like it was like a personal lesson for me too, of like, I feel like I've went there myself, you know, like going in with like in like objective to something. Like, I know I'm going in this club. I know I want the follow-up date. I know I want them to like think of me as the professional. And sometimes like just having like being more chill in your demeanor and just like enjoying the moment, like it will actually get you further. Like, people can sense your motives.
Yeah,
And you can like trick yourself into thinking like you have this disguise on, but people see right through that in our industry. You
easily.
know?
Yeah. No, I mean, believe me, I get nervous every time that I have a band that comes in here. You know, like it's like, because really, one, I'm always starstruck. You know, because I think that you know, like whoever I'm speaking with is just like
they're about to
at
blow
some
up.
point. These guys are going to be huge, and I'm going to have that one memory in my life. You know, that I got to chat with them. You know, like that was cool. But at the same point, it's like, man, we have our own venue. When you're speaking of venues and stuff, like we've transitioned everything into this virtual venue, and I know that you guys were doing a lot of like virtual virtual concerts and stuff too, weren't you? Right?
Yeah. So our approach with COVID with that, well, for when the really hardcore order was there, it was like 10 people, you know? So it's like we broke the state mandate just in our band. So we couldn't get together. Like, that's without guests or crew or whatnot. So like that inspired us to be like, look, we could live stream our songs and our set or whatever, but what is federally legal right now, and what might be more interesting, is we split up into groups. So we did like these duo and trio shows with like using like sequencers and like electronic drums. And then we did some stuff acoustic, which we never do live, and just kind of like expanded our capabilities, and it went really well. I was surprised at some of the numbers actually on some of those live streams.
That's the thing, though. I mean, the COVID. There's a lot of good things that have come out of COVID for musicians. You know, like I think that there really is. You know, I mean,
on the creative side.
On the creative side, they had to think differently, think way outside of the box. How am I going to continue making?
It was either that or
life?
give up. Dude.
Yeah.
And I mean, really, think about how many bands we lost because of COVID. How many bands
Truly,
couldn't get back together to practice, and then it caused a fight. Like one guy was like, "No, don't come in here without your mask," and the other guys were like, "Fuck mask!" And then next thing you know, fucking bands broke up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and that was real. And I mean, with us, like too, like it's just a constant topic. But with being so many people, you know, our exposures was like.
Right.
Yeah, we can't get together this week. My son's quarantined, you know, or like whatever, and like we had a lot of that. And there was periods where it was like, really, like you're gonna be irresponsible and come here and whatever, like when you may have been exposed and stuff like that.
Yeah,
and
dick, you just fucking, you know. And yeah, I can see that destroying a band in some ways, but at the same time, there's all these awesome other things that came out of it. I call it the COVID era.
Dan's COVID era.
I coined the phrase.
He coined the phrase.
And it's like the grunge era, right? Like
every fucking
what
time
was the
he
grunge
talks
era?
about it, he has
all
to
this
say, "I
awesome
coined
music
the
came out of
phrase."
it. I'm saying COVID era. Everyone's coming out of this thing like we got music in the can, dude. We've been being creative this whole time, locked down at home, doing our own thing. Like there's this huge explosion of creativity because people actually had to stop for a second and just chill out. And once you do that, you do like a reset.
Yeah.
You were talking about earlier about like doing a flush, or like you were just detoxing your body, man. You know what I mean? But this was like a mental detox. I really feel like COVID was kind of a mental detox for people, and they allowed themselves to get more creative out of the whole And I called that the Corona era, man. That's what.
It's
wait
true.
for the explosion of music that's going to come out of this era.
It's so true, man. Back to like the organizing of the tour, I noticed that with promoters too. Like, I don't know if you guys have experience with booking shows, but like iconically promoters don't even talk in full sentences, like abbreviate their names with one letter. They're always acting annoyed.
Name's Jay.
Yeah.
Jay.
Like, you know, just like they're like, it's like they're mad when you email them. But on this one, it's like, so what do you want to do? Like, you want to go outside? Like, do you want to have a barbecue while we're doing it? Like, how can we get people there? And it's like promoters all of a sudden are like, happier people, and
They're
like,
getting creative.
Yeah,
They had to reappreciate their job.
Totally.
They had to reevaluate their life and go, if I'm going to do this, I need to get creative. I need to chill out, man. Like I've been relaxing this whole time, kind of, just letting my brain reset, and I'm going to come back into this new, strong, a new attitude, more creativity, love for my brother, because guess what? I couldn't hang out with anyone for so long. Like, I'm happy to finally be back in like a social situation. I think that right there lifts people's spirits enough to say the creativity box is now open, bro, and for business. You know what I mean?
And the same thing with the fans. Like this weekend, like our third set last night, like it's funny. I got my second vaccine this weekend in between our shows, and I was like, really like, I called it like a vax over, man. Like I was worked, and I was like just like sick all day. But then our third set, like everybody's just like standing in their seats, like dancing their ass off. Like
Nice.
I felt like this euphoria that like if I could physically feel it in my body, like it like flushed like my vax over out, because like people were like so happy to like hear and see music again.
The same thing though when we did the first virtual concert. Oh, also we got Marissa from Salem Avocet is tuning in. We wanted to say hi to her. We gotta acknowledge, when we got
Dude,
folks
I just
that are
want to
saying
say,
hi.
like, no,
But,
he's right.
Yeah. When we did our first virtual concert, we heard people clapping. It
Yeah.
was almost like seriously like I don't know, spring, when snow melts and you start coming out of the cave, and it's like, what is this shit? Like that was the thing. It was like I remember that sound,
Dude,
clapping, and
bro.
we are, that was kind of like the feeling of it was just kind of cool.
Yeah,
like,
because,
I'm sure
look,
that's
man,
what you're saying there.
There's a science behind this, guys. And when people are putting out all this positive energy, it's a frequency, and your body's picking up on this frequency, and it's literally a healing frequency. So you're getting all this positive energy that people are giving to you. You're putting out this music, and people are sucking it up, man. All these vibrations you're putting out, and then they put this frequency out of just positivity, and then you like soak it up. You know what I'm saying? It's like the rays of the sun, and it's really got a healing quality to it. That's why we do this, right, guys? That's why we do live music. That's why we want this back so bad, because the vibrations of the just the positivity, it's through the roof. It's got a healing quality to it. It's a real thing, dude.
Absolutely. Undeniable.
And
But
you
now
can feel it, man.
Randall too. I wanted to say the music that you have here that you've sent us. I wanted to get this, start checking this out, because this is when I started playing this, I was instantly like, I have an idea for you, and if you want to go after it, I'm only going to charge you 10% on this.
Hey,
but it's you thought about doing video game, like submitting any of your guys' music to video games or anything like that?
Yeah, I just started researching music licensing.
Shit,
this
I'm
year.
not getting my 10%. Fuck that.
There's a lot of
you owe me
scams out
10%
there.
for making me bring it up.
It's dude, it's hard.
Guys,
but
hold on, Mark, he's out of here. Look, you put on hair.
Oh, that's
You
Mark.
put on some fucking hair. What are you doing over here?
It's Mark. Okay.
No, thank you, Mark, for stopping by,
You
man.
had hair. You had hair for a second.
He's just
I
my
love how
buddy.
they try to sound like me.
Yeah, he's from Boston. I try to fucking do Mac. He's like, "Where's my khakis?" I'm like, "You're wearing your khakis." He's like, "No, my fucking khakis."
Anyways, let's get back.
right.
Thank
Have
you,
a good
Mark.
one, Mark. Yep. We'll
All
see
right,
ya.
you too, man.
Yeah, the video games. Go ahead. You were saying?
yeah, I started researching all that. There's there's some scams out there. There's a lot of valid ones. I found this website, Taxi. it's like $200 a year. It's like $5 a submission.
Okay.
But the payouts are pretty good if you land
Taxi.
it. Yeah.
Keep that in mind, folks, because I mean, seriously, there's like, there's other bands out there. That, like we said, there's other instrumental bands. Oro. I mean, those are things. I think that like when I hear an instrumental band and the like I said, the progression of the music and all that stuff, I think of the way that a video game works, and when I'm playing a video game, and the way that like I don't know, it's cinematic almost, like for the most part.
Sure, no. And they can edit that and cut it and chop it and save those really exciting build-up parts for like, I just got 3 kills, boom, boom, boom. Now all of a sudden the music's
the music starts playing.
Like,
I mean,
yeah.
or you can get hired on by a company that's doing just video games. Like say like ESPN or whatever, they make the video games. Whoever's making the fucking video games nowadays.
Yeah,
There's actually like formulas for it too, where it's like 90 seconds of which 15 seconds needs to be this much of a build up with a crescendo 25
Really?
seconds
Wow.
in and stuff like
Of
that.
course, there's a
There's
science
sequence
to it.
to it,
Why
yeah.
wouldn't there be a science to it? It's
Of
mean,
course.
it's something people come up with. Yeah, it's just science.
No, but that's awesome. I'm glad there is because it makes my life awesome.
And the songs. I wanted to play these songs for the people because this
man.
is stuff from the new album. Can you tell us about the new album really quickly too? Where did you guys get this all recorded at? And stuff?
Yeah, so we did it at my house.
Really?
I produced it, and so we it was funny. So this is called Monolith, and we did this prior to the crazy Monolith sightings of this year.
Oh my god.
So
and before Mudvayne, didn't Mudvayne?
Yeah, I
have
just saw that,
yeah.
dude. And they're like, our art is very similar too. Like we're using like a red desert and stuff.
What? They bit your shit, bro.
I could
How
not
did that
believe
happen?
it. And I've worked with Mudvayne before, and like I was just like, you guys, come on. But yeah, so like we tried to do this album a year and a half ago, and we tried to do it in my studio, and it like wasn't working out. And then we went and did when we were on our tour pre-COVID. We started live recording all of our shows, like 32 channels, and we got the news basically that COVID was going to crash the remaining like 3 weeks of our tour. Like literally we're in Marquette at the Ordoc. It was like a 2-night run. We get the word like your tour's done. And we just went in and we smashed like the last 2 nights, and we live recorded it, and it turned out so good. We released what we called Polylift, which was, the idea is like it's a Lith trilogy, but it also has like a synthesizer like play on words to it. So like mono and poly as in like synthesizers.
Right.
So then like we came back to my house, and I've had recording studios like over the last like 5 or 10 years, but like I work in event production, and I like end up like just working physical gigs to pay for a studio that I never had time to. So when COVID hit, I was just like, I'm going to learn my DAW. I'm going to learn all this software and like make this happen. And so we just like, we file shared a lot and then put it together. And then our live sound engineer mixed it, and my childhood best friend, Alex, mastered it. And we just did it completely in-house and had a blast doing it.
Really?
See how the
Wow.
COVID creativity got
That
to
is
get
amazing.
used again? Like, you know what? I'm finally going to sit down and learn my shit.
That's exactly what it was, man. And
Learn my equipment, man.
I'd like go on tour and I'd buy a piece of gear and then I wouldn't learn it, and it'd just sit in my basement, and I'd be like, but that was my reward for working really hard for a couple of weeks. I have no idea how it works. I'll figure it out
Just haven't had
someday."
time, dude.
Yeah.
Just haven't
man.
gotten to get to it.
And
yet.
now you said 32 channels. You were doing 32 channels with you were doing a complete multi-track down to stereo out, or how are you guys doing
Yeah,
that?
for Polylift we did 32 channels so we had it multi-track isolated. For Monolith, some of these tracks, like track count is like 60, 70 channels.
Holy
actually.
crap, man.
Yeah,
Wow.
we got crazy, like doing, like you're talking about earlier with saws and stuff, like we were doing our own like waveform editing and sound design and samples. We did like old school sequencers. Like there's quite a bit going on.
cool.
It was
That's so
pretty
cool, man.
crazy project.
Andy-
It's
Andy
almost,
over here.
it takes me back to that, what was that, Frank, the movie Frank, Remember? Have you ever seen the movie Frank yet?
didn't see it.
Oh God, you got to see Frank, man. These guys are like these. They're musicians that go out and they stay in this cabin for like 6 months and just do the craziest, weirdest shit, using anything. Using a pop can as a fucking something in their
Sure,
recording.
yeah.
And then they finally end up becoming like huge because Frank, he wears this giant mask. He wears this giant head on his head because he's just like afraid of the world or something like that. I don't know, but you got to watch it. Go
watch that immediately.
Go
That sounds
watch
sick.
Frank. You're gonna love it because I think you'll dig it. You'll get the eccentric comedy of it. It's
Yeah.
really it's funny.
I
as
mean,
shit.
sounds
Andy
sick.
does some really cool stuff here too with a lot of the older equipment. Like he can record your band on a reel-to-reel and then dump all that down onto a computer and then go through it that way, and give you that reel-to-reel tape sound.
Yeah, man.
what I mean?
Andy's a G. There's
Dude,
no doubt.
Andy is a
Yeah,
G,
yeah.
dude. That guy knows some shit. Like
knows his
I'm not
stuff.
even touching the tip of the iceberg with it. Like the shit that he can do, man. That's an amazing.
I think
studio
that's
that
cool.
he's
I
got
mean,
in there, too.
doing it at home and all that stuff. You guys
Yeah,
have
no,
saved,
that's- dude.
saved yourself a shit ton of
Oh,
money. I
God.
mean, that's when
That's
it comes to
true.
producing
Being an engineer,
producing
you're
an
like, I'm the
album.
engineer.
And now the album that we do have some of the tracks. Now, is this released yet, or how are people getting this?
None
No,
of it's
actually,
released.
so we're gonna release it digitally on the 14th. But the CDs actually are here in town somewhere at a UPS facility. I'll be getting it tomorrow morning, and so we're gonna sell it in person for anyone that comes out to our shows over the next couple weeks, and then
dude.
put a
Sweet.
pre-order up on our website tomorrow.
Yeah. And when is the next gig too? Before we play this next track.
Yeah, we're
Actually,
gonna
and
give you a sample,
and
guys,
we're gonna
of
let
this
we're gonna
show.
let you pick the track that we're gonna play too, because it is your music. I mean, we want to make sure that we're getting the best one, your favorite one out there. I mean, you got said the other 6 guys.
like,
who
we ain't
cares?
playing my
Who
favorite
cares about
one?
the other 6 guys?
I like that. Yeah.
This is you, all you, bro.
The next time that people can see you live, where is that gonna be?
So next week we play Columbus, Ohio, Indianapolis, Fort Wayne, Knoxville, Tennessee, and Cincinnati.
wow,
Yeah.
damn man.
These guys are famous, dude.
How long is this tour?
It's 2 weeks.
Just a 2-week tour? Okay,
Yeah.
so it's not too long. I mean, it's,
No, we're going to every day, and then to Florida, and then chill on the beach for a day, then drive straight home.
Right on.
And then we do Lansing and Grand Rapids,
yeah.
Nice.
and then we're gonna take like a small breather. And
Yeah.
We got
for, like,
people
2
that are
weeks.
coming up with
that's
requests now. We got one that's Wesley who is tuning in. I think is he part of the band?
He's our live sound engineer and lighting designer.
He wants to start the reactor. That's
Yeah,
the-
that was gonna be my choice too.
that was your choice
Yeah.
too. Yeah.
We'll let it fly.
Okay.
Nice, right, bro.
Well, man,
Wesley.
you know what, Randall? I mean, thank you so much. And I wanted to know, too, if you could just hang out here for a few.
Yeah.
Because there's another band that has contacted me recently that I wanted to get you to check out. They're in Kalamazoo. And I don't know why I fucking do this all the time. I really don't know why I do this. It's like, oh, you do this, you play music. Well, maybe you'd be friends with this guy over here. Like I'm fucking
Matchmaker over here.
Yeah, matchmaking
Sure.
shit over
Every
here.
band's like
Why
already
do I
got
do
their
this?
hands
I used to
full,
do it to
know?
Mark all the time. Like,
He's
oh,
like, "Fuck."
you like making beats? Oh, Mark makes beats.
Mark's like, I don't got time to make someone some beats.
But anyways, they're a cool band coming out of the Kalamazoo area, Trifocal.
Yeah, we played their CD release party.
Did you really?
Yeah,
Look at okay.
yeah.
You know
We-
who they are.
We want to get them up. They were supposed to play Shorts with us, which was in the COVID wash. Yeah, they're incredible. We love them so much.
It's just one of those bands. Like I'm sitting here meeting these bands, and I'm like putting together my own concert in my mind. I'm like, okay, I got Oro, I got Biomassive, I got Trifocal. Like this could be a really cool gig. Where's Sam Porter? Let's get Sam Porter involved. Get his giant amphitheaters and all that stuff.
Right.
People can be outside and they can be in the wide open. I mean, it could be cool.
Dude,
We
hey,
can make
do you
something
think
happen.
that it's weird because I'm on this show and we've interviewed hundreds of bands and
Yes.
we got so many friends in bands? I'm getting married soon. Is it weird that I don't have a band at my wedding?
Yeah,
Is that
is
fucking
fucking
weird, bro?
Yeah. There's something wrong.
We're
with
just
you.
like, we're going to put a playlist on, plug it into a phone, and let it play. Like, we didn't even hire a DJ. Is that lame?
I threw a music festival for my wedding, so I don't know.
I don't know how my parents would or my grandparents would feel about, a freaking live band, but
Here, start the reactor. We're gonna play this,
All right,
man.
here
Check
we
this
go.
out real quick.
start the reactor.
First time you guys are hearing this. Biomassive. You know, the one thing about an instrumental band is you can always talk it up. You know, because you never get to the get to the part where the guy does
Hype it.
Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah, brother. There you go, man. There's your first taste of some of the brand new Biomassive. And we have in the studio with us tonight, actually, Randall, who is the bassist, right? You said bassist, but yeah, it's not just, and manager. Yeah, but not just that. I mean, the guy does like everything. You were talking about you put a little bits and pieces in the in that song right there, actually, didn't you?
Yeah, that song, I sampled Travis Barker on the marching snare. And there, our drummer did some really cool like analog sequencing on like this old like bass rig is pretty cool. There's a lot going on in that one.
I love that. Yeah, and not only that, that is I mean, all your music is so technical. That's something that I'm going to ask. But we have questions that are coming from the viewers right now, which I love. You know, if the viewers would actually send me questions, send questions on the live chat here, and we can ask Randall some questions for you if you would like. They want to know about the peanut butter. Do you like the peanut butter and ramen? You eat ramen with peanut butter?
I used to a lot. Yeah, ramen noodles with peanut butter and the chicken ones. But I don't know why. Like, I eat a lot of unhealthy stuff, but I read that like ramen contains like a lot of plastic that's like non-digestible.
What?
And
yeah, I read
like
that too.
The only thing that I've been able to like stop eating based on how gross it is. Like, I had Wendy's on the way over here. Like, I know it's pretty toxic for me, but
It's not ramen toxic.
yeah, something clicked with that. So I
The
stopped.
lesser of two evils, right?
It's like, seriously, wait a minute. It almost reminded me of like, what are the two best things in jail right there? It's like ramen
Dude,
and peanut butter, you
you're-
know?
dude,
Like, that's almost
Ramen
like,
is currency in jail.
Yeah,
You know,
ramen is-
straight up, bro.
Dude, this
Exactly.
is the second time I've never been to jail, but some of our members may have, and they were talking about this shit last night. Jail burritos.
Oh, I love them. I love a jail
I will
burrito.
make you
when I
a
got
jail
out of
burrito
jail,
right
I
now.
ate a jail burrito. I actually made a jail burrito because I was like, man, they were so good.
Dude, I made my girl a jail burrito just recently, but I used Fritos this time, bro.
Oh,
Fritos,
that would be
bro.
good, yeah.
And I got some Slim Jims, broke them up, threw the little pieces of meat in there, bro.
Nice.
Dude, it was legit. But you gotta use the chip bag. So you break up all the ramens, you put them in the bag, you put the spice in there with it, and then you have all the chips crunched up. You mix it all together. You put the little bit of hot water in there, roll it up, and put it under your mattress. You gotta go put it up to
Dang.
your room and put it under your mattress. Wait 5-10 minutes, come pull it out. You got a perfectly shaped burrito,
Yep,
bro.
and
There
it comes
you
out and you
go.
can slice
It's
it.
like
I mean,
legit.
you can sit there and slice it and share it with you. Yeah, I mean, I remember we
Yeah.
used to have like, I mean, I was only in jail a couple times, but the short time that I was in there, we did do like a jailhouse
Cook-up.
burrito. Yeah,
We did the
cook-up.
cook-ups, bro, you know, where it's like, it's barbecue day. Everyone get your burritos
Yeah,
out.
commissary. You get your commissary.
We start,
everywhere.
we start a smorgasbord out there. You can use a lot of different chips, dude. You can use like, you know, the cheesy Cheetos.
Dan's going
Use
into
Cheetos.
the
You can
technical
use
shit.
Lay's potato chips, whatever your flavor, bro. You
But
know,
the music now, to get back to the interesting stuff, the music that you guys put together here, there's so many changes, so many progressions that are going along with this. How are you guys keeping this in line? I would like to know, like how do you guys memorize what's next in the part? As
Right.
Dan and I, we're both musicians. We know how it goes with you know, you got to remember your next part. And how do you guys do that? That seems impossible.
Yeah, so it's interesting with us. Like half of us have music theory background, half of us don't, and then like myself, I'm like kind of a hybrid. Like I came up playing like punk rock and metal, so like I may have done some seemingly technical stuff, but I had no idea like how to classify it or clarify stuff like that. So we actually like have developed our own language when we're writing. So instead of like calling something like a verse or a chorus or a bridge, we use like a series of like numbers and letters. So it's like, this is the A part, this is the B part, and then we'll be like, this is A2, because we started like, if we return to a part, we tend to add like another layer or other layers to it. So we'll say like, oh, this is, you know, A2
A3.
because something else is
Right.
coming in. And then like sometimes we'll even be like, this is A2A, this is A2B.
oh, dude,
That's intense.
That's really good information, though. Like,
it is,
all
yeah.
you other bands that are watching, like, soak that education up right there, because that is a breakthrough right there. That it probably makes everything so much
because
easier.
everybody goes like, just verse, chorus, bridge or something after that.
Then all
and
you
then
have to
guitar
memorize-
solo, and then back to chorus, and then outro, and that's
Then
that's
all
the
you have to
song. There you
memorize
go.
for
That's all
that
you
whole
need.
song is like, this has got A1 through 3. Then it's B, B through
I
5,
can't do it.
and then you just get all the numbers down in your head. It goes up to 8 or whatever,
'cause
and then
it's
you
not
just
a
remember this
repetition.
song.
I mean, it's a progression. Every song is like a constant progression. It seems like, and
You got the whole alphabet to play with, though. Like, the first song on the album is A through D, and
my
then the
God.
next is the rest. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you can do a whole album with the alphabet, man.
And then sometimes in a live application, so like when we're doing a lot of the samples and sequences and stuff, we play to a click track. So like we can get free form, but not in terms of tempo. But sometimes we'll just break the click, and we intentionally do like improvised sections, and at which point we just determine a cue. Like someone's gonna do a certain thing, and that's how we like snap out of like our zoning out, and
Right.
like we know that like, okay, now like C3 is coming up because this certain fill hit or whatever.
okay. So what's the highest letter that you've gotten to in a song?
So once we get up to E, we call it a second movement.
Oh my God, I love this because it's like we're discovering the basics and the techniques of
The basic techniques.
The basic techniques of Biomassive, the way that you guys put
man.
this stuff together. 2 synthesizers in the band, 2 percussionists, essentially. I mean, you guys got 2 drummers. And then, gosh, what else? You got a guitarist. Yeah, how many guitarists? Just
2 guitarists.
2 guitarists, one bassist.
Yep.
Right? Jeez, oh,
Well, we could go 3 guitars, dude, if one of the synthesizer guys would pick up a keytar.
A keytar.
what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
And
We
it's
keep
like-
trying to get one of our guys to rock that.
That would be awesome. Who does that? Gordy? Does Gordy do that?
Gordy Garris, I think. Yeah,
Gordy
yeah.
Garris does the keytar.
Yeah,
like,
we're gonna have
legit.
We're gonna have Gordy actually here in a couple weeks.
If he doesn't bring
and
that
we got
guitar,
another
I'm gonna be
concert that's
pissed.
coming up. We got I think it's May 12th.
Right.
Is when Gordy Garris is going to be actually taking the AV Studio stage. So that'll
That's
be
gonna be
cool,
fun time.
man. Yeah, that'll be fun.
I was saying I'd love to get these guys in here to do this. Come right.
I
the
would
stage.
too, but
it's a
did you hear
huge
what they
production.
said? 32 channels.
I don't think I got that.
We got what 16 over here. I think I don't even think we can use them all. I think
don't.
we're using some of them. I mean, geez.
Remember when you were talking about just 3 of the people in the band? That would work.
Yeah. No, I would love to have Biomassive on the stage. If you guys would almost have to mix it down to just 2 stereo outs and giving it to us, from there. Or something.
Yeah, we could do that with our in-ear rack.
Yeah. I mean, that would be possible.
things
Then.
are possible
I mean, something
here,
like
bro.
that. In-ear rack. These guys are freaking loaded.
I know.
Well, I wanted to play one more song off the new album, which is you said being released in just a few days or
May 14th.
May 14th. May 14th. That's what
Nice,
it was.
dude.
Yeah, I wanted to play another one if that's okay with you guys.
Yeah, totally.
Let's see. I got to pull up the thing here.
I hope you guys are liking the show, man, because I'm loving this.
Yeah. I like this music. Like I said, I like the way that it's just the progression of everything is just
love
it's cool.
it,
It's
dude.
never the same thing twice. It's
Totally.
like. I don't know. I really enjoyed the because like I said earlier, you don't even need lyrics. You just kind of it's like the song speaks for itself, and then the next thing you know, it's almost over with. And it's like sometimes when you listen to a song and you're like, man, is he gonna fucking start singing yet? And
you're like, oh, the song's done.
you don't do that with this music.
I'm really curious to see what Blood Savage is bringing.
Blood Savage. Oh
Yeah,
Palladium.
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 I really want to know what his genre is.
What's another one you want to do release to the masses before they can listen to it for officially there?
Let's do Shuey's Revenge.
Shuey's Revenge. Okay,
Ooh.
we'll do some Shuey's Revenge.
Shuey's
And
about
then
to get your ass.
coming up after this, we're going to listen to actually some trifocal. We're gonna check out one of the trifocal music videos.
Yeah.
And yeah. I thought we should, do a little bit of just a preview of what, because we're gonna be having them on here in a couple weeks. Actually, they're gonna be releasing a new music video, and they're thinking about releasing it on our show. So it's like, might as well get you guys into what's going on out there. Let you know who these guys are.
Yeah, for sure, man. And me and Nate have always done music. I was always like doing some hip hop stuff. I always wanted to kind of get with a band to do hip hop stuff. I thought that'd be really cool, but it's crazy like what's happened like with the old school hip hoppers lately. Like they're all dying, man. DMX, maybe that's not everybody's taste, but I knew the dude and I got to open up for him.
Nice.
And he was a pretty cool guy and spent a lot of time with him. But rest in peace to DMX. And then another guy that I opened for and spent a bunch of time with too, Shock G, Humpty Hump. He just passed away. And I was pretty bummed about that. It's like all these dudes that I knew growing up that showed me love and let me open up for them, they're all hitting the dirt, man. And it's bumming me out. But I just wanted to take 1 second.
What the fuck?
I just wanted to take 1 second and do a shout out to those guys and rest in peace, man. And stop fucking dying. 2017, a bunch of people fucking died too, man. Like there was who was it big that kicked it in 2017? Tom Petty.
Tom Petty? Was it Tom Petty?
What a heartbreaker, man. Seriously though, no pun intended, bro. Yeah. Pun intended, actually, dude. All right.
Here
I'm
we go.
sorry,
Here's,
but just want to give that love, dude.
New music from Biomassive. You guys are
check
checking
it out,
tonight,
y'all.
Time that you can have the finest. Just sell your soul to me and everything you want will finance. Pay me overtime and maybe one day you'll be free. Just in time for you to get yourself in debt again with me. Climbing out of this hole that I've fallen deeply into. I know I'm not the only one, so you might be right there too. Keep moving forward and trying to play the game. Stay true to yourself and don't worry about fortune and fame. Where are we? Where are we? And what time is it? What time is it? Where are we? What time is it? Where are we? Where are we? What time is it? What time is it? Where are we? What time is it? How many days must I comb the desert sand? I'm searching for the answers. How many ways must I bend before I snap? Oh, I'm searching for the answers. Na, 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 na. Oh.
Say, who are these guys again? That's Trifocal, dude.
Trifocal, that's right.
Trifocal out of
Dude,
Kalamazoo.
they rock.
Yeah, when we chat with them in a couple weeks, I'm gonna remind them that you said that as soon as they got done with their video.
All right. Well, you mentioned the name
Dan
one
was
time,
just like,
dude.
"Who
I'm
are
a
these
complete
guys?
stoner. You expect me to hold that?
Actually, and we were
information?
chatting with Randall here. Randall, who's part of Biomassive.
Yeah.
He's basically the guy that he does everything for Biomassive. He produces everything. He
Plays bass, he
plays
manages.
bass, he plays the drums, he plays the guitar, he plays the synthesizers. He does everything in the entire band. He does. No, he doesn't. But they.
He is the band.
He was actually telling me that when I'd gotten contacted by Trifocal, I was like, oh, you guys would be great with this band. And, like, if you guys jam together, you guys are already buddies. You guys have been hanging out. I mean, he's over here telling me that you should see their studio at their house. And I'm like...
Right? That was a dope studio there.
Like, I'm instantly just like, geez, I'm an idiot. And there's sometimes I should just not talk,
That's okay, dude. How would we have known that? You know what I mean?
But, yeah, so you guys know each other. You guys have jammed together and stuff like that? And
Yeah, we did their release show at Bell's Brewing about a year and a half ago. It was really cool.
Bell's Brewing, you did. That's
a
it,
release
yeah.
show. They're releasing.
Small world, man. I mean, they're from the Kalamazoo area. You guys are up here in the Traverse City area, and getting ready to go on tour too, folks. Just another reminder there. They're getting ready to go on tour, 2-week tour. They're going down all the way down to that seems like you're just taking I-75 straight down, right? It's just you're hopping on I-75 and just doing it. Huh?
Yeah. We're only diverting. We picked up a show in Mobile, Alabama. That'll be the only time we go off course.
Oh man, and that's the time that.
Yeah, I was telling the guys the last time I played there, I was committed to finding an alligator, and everybody was like, "Yeah, right, dude. You're not gonna find one." I was on tour with these dudes from New York, and we're playing in this kid's backyard, and I'm go behind the stage and literally saw one.
No shit,
from the stage.
really?
And I was
did you grab it? Did you grab it and take it up? Look what I've caught.
Grab the golf ball right out of his
Coke
mouth.
Hogan would have for sure.
Just don't go off the road. Don't go on any dirt roads or anything like that. Make sure that you guys stay on main roads the entire time.
Yeah, we've had our fair share of failures in that respect.
We were talking a little bit off the air too, and we're gonna be wrapping up the show here pretty soon to your folks. We're not gonna play the entire album. We're not gonna. I mean, I wanted to give you guys a taste of the new stuff of what Biomassive has got coming out. May 14th, you said?
Yep.
Yes.
It's gonna be awesome, bro.
That's a fucking brain thing I got. I remember things with it. May 14th is when the official release is going to be for the new Biomassive album. Monolith is the name of the album. Not to be confused with Mudvayne's Monolith or anything like that, or that's or the other the one in Utah. We're not worried about that one either.
It's gone now. That's gone.
Oh, that one's gone. That's
disappeared.
Right. That's right. Yeah, there was a.
You guys know that, right?
Yeah.
It fucking disappeared.
Yep. And
it was there for 5 years. And it just fucking disappeared. What's going on?
And wasn't one of them they tore it down to realize it was a built structure?
Yeah.
You can't really tear this down. It's pretty deep in the ground.
I don't know. That was the funniest fucking hoax I think of 2020. Was the monolith.
Right. I mean, wasn't it? It was on Planet of the Apes.
Fucking with you, dude.
It was on Planet of the Apes. There was an episode
1975
episode of Planet of the Apes where they had this monolith, and that's and they showed it, and it was the exact same thing.
And it's exactly what happened.
And then
we acted like the apes.
I think it was even around the area that was filmed.
It was a refreshing distraction at the time.
I think so.
Like.
Why not?
But
no, with all this alien shit that the government's releasing, dude.
I think your album is better than the hoax of the monolith. Okay, let's just say that. I have heard the entire album so far, everybody. I give it 4 out of 4 thumbs up. If I had 2 more. So Dan, you got 2 thumbs for me there. Yep, Dan's got some thumbs over there.
Don't put yours down.
Oh shit!
Don't put yours down.
Hold on. 4 thumbs. You got 4 thumbs. 4 thumbs on the new album
horns, bro.
out of Traverse City here. Biomassive's new album. But we're gonna close things up because we're gonna close things up with a video of a production that you guys did with involving a tent and all this stuff. We were talking outside. You actually you have this massive tent that you now own. Is that correct?
Yeah. It's called a saddle span.
Saddle span. Yeah.
So we kind of improv through this tent and had a festival kind of on the fly. It's actually our percussion player Skunk's birthday today.
Is it?
Yeah. And
Happy birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday, Skunk. And
Skunk,
this
what
was
up?
like a part of his like his birthday party then, and so we started doing this thing called the Night of the Living Red. It's just like a ginger thing. Like he's a ginger. I'm married to a family of gingers.
Dude, shut
Our old
up.
guitarist was a ginger.
Can I just pause right there? Because there was this dude that went to our school. I'm not going to remember, like, I can remember his name, but I'm not going to say his name.
Chris?
In 7th grade, he dyed his hair black. Well, he was a ginger. And about halfway through the school year, like, it was starting to grow back, right? And his nickname was Skunk, dude. Because he had a strip of, like, hair that was lighter than the black hair around him, right?
So anyway, so
everyone
about
called him
this.
Skunk. Gingers. Your
Yeah,
buddy, he's a
you
ginger.
feel
His
it.
name's Skunk.
Yeah, yeah.
What? Maybe
So
it's a real dude. Maybe it's the dude that I went to school with.
Uh-oh.
What's his name?
Shannon?
Nope, not him.
Not him.
But
Damn.
wow, what a small world, bro.
What are you talking about? A small world. He's got red hair.
And his name's Skunk.
His name's Skunk.
Yeah, man. That's
not
like
a-
small world to me,
That's
bro.
not
Because
a
I
small
don't
world.
know-
That's called a coincidence. That's a
Fuck you,
small
man.
world is where like you
Take
run
away my
into
dreams.
somebody.
Just
or,
get a win out of
like,
my
you-
sails,
It's not a
dude.
fucking small world.
All right. I'm sorry about that. Bro.
Anyways, about
He's
the
like, dude, you guys are fucking
Red Light
crazy.
Night of the Living Red. Tell us about this.
Yeah, so basically it was a birthday party for Skunk and like a celebration of all people with red hair.
And you're not doing it anymore, or what?
No, we didn't do it this year because it would have been like in April. So we were kind of like focused on the tour and stuff.
Night
so
of the Living Red.
We did 3 of them, and then now we're taking a break.
Well, we're gonna watch this because I like the song, and I like the way that that was another thing that I was thinking of when I was watching like there's so many people out there that are looking for just music. Like are you guys approached a lot? Like do you get like approached like, can I use your music in the background of this video or anything like that? Do people say that at all to you guys, or?
We started getting some requests. It's something I'm personally extremely interested in pursuing. Like, I've been really obsessed with like film scoring and like studying like Hans Zimmer and things like that because I just like love the emotional connection of film work with
Right.
audio.
I
Yeah,
wouldn't
no,
even
dude,
think
that's
like
nice.
like commercials, like because when I'm watching this video, I mean, this is like, it's really like I can hear
advertisement.
your music in the background of like commercials on TV and stuff, like advertisements and all that stuff. I mean, I think there's a lot of potential here for this band, and I mean, and you guys
Like,
have been
rent
around
out
the
some
Traverse
songs,
City
dude.
area for many years now. I mean, what like 200 years?
Yeah, it's we're coming up on our I think 7th year.
Seventh year
Yeah,
in
legit,
the
dude.
Traverse City area. I was close on 200. But
No,
yeah,
but there's so much. Yeah, there's so much potential with that when it comes to like. I don't know how royalties would work if you like ended up selling it like renting your song to an ad company that used it in like that ad ended up running for years. I don't know how royalties work with that, but
I don't know. I think that
there
they would
could
be able to
some
sell it
kind
to
of
each band.
potential.
There
to
could be
rent.
multiple people, like they could use a song for like a lot of different ads or just something
Yeah.
like they could put it out there like hey, this is for sale for an ad or something. Maybe Tylenol and Advil both.
200
use the
years
same
from
song. I
now,
don't
somebody's
know.
going to be watching like all these ads and stuff. It's going to be like a museum. They're not going to have a phone. It'll be in their head and shit,
It's-
though.
yeah, it's
And
gonna
they'll
be
be able
Judge
to.
Dredd.
They'll look back on Facebook. They'll look back on YouTube, and they'll be like, look how people used to talk. They'll be like, this song was like on every ad, and it'll be your guys' shit. You know what I mean?
That's the
This
goal.
song.
Let's do it.
Yeah,
200 years from now.
Well, thank you
Nate,
again,
200
Randall, for
years.
coming in here tonight and chatting with us before you guys take off on your tour and stuff, man. It's a pleasure to meet you. Randall, everybody. This is Randall. Yeah. Randall from Biomassive. You may know him in the downtown Traverse City area. They've been playing in the bar scene for, they've been just
7
tearing it
years.
up, man. Yeah, at least 7 years. But we're gonna close everything out with a Night of the Living Dead or Night of the Living Red recap music video that you guys have on your YouTube channel, and I want everybody to please go and subscribe to them. Please check them out in YouTube. So hit the subscribe button. It's easy. It's free. It doesn't cost
do
you a
it.
damn dime, man.
Exactly.
And you're
Support.
supporting a band.
Support, baby.
Anything else you wanted to say there before we close up there, Randall? Or
Yeah, just thanks so much for having me. It's so cool to be in this sacred space. I haven't been in the studio since I helped on the film set for when Jake Allen did his full length here.
Oh yeah.
Oh
You guys
yeah.
have seen that?
Yep.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
There's a couple of sneak peeks of me in that one, and that was one of the funnest projects I did inside of here. So I just love that you guys are doing this, and
Yeah.
this space hasn't turned into an antique store or some other bullshit.
Fuck
Believe
yeah.
me, yeah. I just saw something in my Facebook memories the other day of Jim from the Droogs, who had organized a Save Halo Horn Studios.
yeah, I remember.
There
I
was
was here
a
for that.
GoFundMe. Yeah,
I came here for that.
Yeah. And now look where we are. It's the place is
Dude,
back to
Andy-
life.
Andy's
It's
been-
AV Studios now. I mean, things are happening here. Every single day of the week, there's bands and people that are in and out of these walls now. So it's
Andy's
it's
been
busy.
holding it
It's
down,
back
man.
to life. Man.
He held it together for a long time, and I mean, I think there was a point there where he was starting to get a little discouraged, and I don't know where it's gonna happen. And then it started picking back up, and then we're like, dude, we want to brand up with you. We're looking for a new studio space, and it just was a perfect marriage between us. So we really thank Andy for letting us get in here. But back to you guys, man. You say thank you for letting us come in here, dude. Thank you guys for coming
Yeah,
in here.
thank
Thanks
you
to
for
everybody
being,
in your
yeah,
band,
doing your service
everybody
to,
that's doing what
to
they're
the
doing.
world.
Absolutely,
Entertainment
man.
is a service to the world.
That's right. Art is not optional.
It is not. It is not, man. Well, thank you,
For
Randall.
sure, bro.
We're gonna play this music video right now. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in tonight and checking out this awesome band. And please, like I said, go subscribe to them and look for their new music. May 14th. It's coming out everywhere. You're gonna find Biomassive all over the fucking place. All right, here you go. Take care. We'll talk to you more between now and then.
Cheers.
Well, little story happened to me a while back now. Had to take a number 2 stool out there. Driving down the freeway, I was. Well, there wasn't no rest stop. Yeah, I started to sweat. I was thinking, I gotta take me a dump, something first. Well, I pulled over, side of the road, ran out in the woods as far as I could get out there, pulled my pants down my ankles, grabbed me a big old tree there, and well, I leaned my butt out, far as I could, let a big old dump out there. Well, I reckon I stayed there till I was satisfied it was done. Pulled up my pants. I turned around and couldn't have been more than 20 yards. There was about an 80-year-old woman standing there looking at me. And I thought, oh my God, what did she just see with her eyes? Well, pulled out the sling blade and was attached to my belt. Had it there from earlier working on some Christmas trees. Well, I run up to her. She said, hey, mister, I seen what you done there with your bottom side. And I reckon I'm gonna tell everyone I know. So I took a sling blade. She said, what you gonna do with that? I said, I aim to kill you with it. And then I took it and swung at her. Hit her in the neck, plumb near, took her head clean off. Well, run back to the truck there. Threw up a couple times on the way out. Some biscuits, mustard I had earlier in the night. Well, that was about it. After that, the cold police come for me. Seeing they took a DOA test of that number 2. Number 2 I left on the crime scene. They come to my house. They come to my house. They said, hey, Carl, is that you in there, Sling Blade? I said, yeah. Hey, shut the hell up. They said, we got a DOA on you, Carl. I said, Lord have mercy. They found me. They put me up here at the mental hospital with Sideshow Nate and Brandon Master over here. I've been here singing songs like this ever since, telling the stories. Well, that's about it. Reckon I ain't got no reason to kill nobody no more. So y'all have a nice night. And remember, if you wait till the last minute to do everything, it'll take you about a minute to get everything done. Good night, folks.